maybe duplicate this to kind of talk about the trajectory, and it looks kind of nice. So it's like, that's the way that I would think about how I'm taking something and start playing with it.
What makes you like this one?
Well, it was the first one I clicked on, so I'm not saying I like it.
Yes, I guess I'm trying to figure out what should be a reason, like what's the most work to have to redo to pick that template so that because I would
it's a fair question. I think before I read, I don't even want to say I like it because I think we have to click through a few of them to like look at it because I haven't done this exercise. But I will say that what's going through my head is not like what I like through the HTML. I'm always thinking about the user experience. So like our core, the reason I didn't like the theme that you originally picked was because our core customer is not a shopper. It's a buyer of information. So how we lay out a lot of information is more important than SKUs and products, because like those are different types of like no one's going to come to our website and browse. They're going to come to our website and read and interact with it.
Right. But I guess I just in my head, where else I was thinking, like, wouldn't we just delete all the other, like, we only have 3 SKUs. Like, I don't know if maybe I'm not fully understanding, like, do we have 3 SKUs? Or is that only for products? I mean, we're selling a product, a packaged product.
Well, I think we basically have 2 SKUs. Did you say 3? I think we have 2 SKUs. Premium and regular. Yeah.
Unless we also want to offer on
ancillary one-on-one services,
like customizable package, email us for,
Yeah. So, well, either way, we're talking about 2 or 3, right? We can get into the details there, but we both agree then that, let's see the catalog, right? If we do, let's just, for purposes of this, let's not do free, but just to see the difference. If we both agree that this is too much. Like this wouldn't work well because one, the navigation is so intense.
It's just too much. Yeah.
It's too much. Like this is, no one's coming here to browse through our products, right? They might have it. I would have to change so much, I would imagine, because I don't like the amount of this. It's just not for us. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think I maybe was underestimating
like this.
how tricky it is to like delete sections or I don't know coding at all.
We can delete, but okay, let's take this as a better example, right? You might say to me, I love this.
It's clear on top. I do like that.
Yeah, I do too. But what I would start saying is, one, like, this looks good, but I don't know what the equivalent of like a video would be for us, especially considering that almost a year in, I can't get one video. This scares me for me saying, marketing video. So it's so then it's like, okay, well, we don't need to use video. We could use a static image. But then I would say, oh, but it looks so good with a video. So if I'm going to pick this, I don't want to change that because this theme is like designed around this awesome promo video. That's like, slow motion, that's high res. I don't know how we would get that. So what I liked about the other one is it invited people to scroll a little bit more, which is we want them to get to the product offers and not like this aesthetic product. That's what it is. It's like, this is a high solution product that then brings it down. Now, let's say it was so easy for us to get an awesome product like this, then I'm not saying that this is bad, but you also see that the HTML on this, I could tell it based off of the fact that his shop, collections, presets is, I think, a little too much for what we offer, right? Even though it's beautiful, right? Like it has different presets that you can have within.
But can't we just make that like a one-click, like not a drop-down?
We can, like the other one.
Yeah.
So you start seeing that I'm like, okay, but like, the other one had simplicity, and this has elegance. I'm not saying I like compared to from the first one to this one. I actually like this more, but that one worked for our use cases a lot better than starting to just take something and pull it out, because this is the beauty of the theme. Like it's so nice. You see it, and then look at the collection page. It's optimized around the idea that you have different filters. Like, again, it's not necessary for
But that's too much for us. That's
it's just too much. So
Yeah.
I could tell that this is just an optimized website or e-commerce store specifically for higher SKUs and like higher catalogs.
Right.
That's elegant. Look, it's $350. So it's like, that's what they're doing. But you can, to be honest, you said that your husband is a coder. $350 for a sophisticated website like that is actually a great steal compared to how much that used to be, because you could plug it in to Shopify and start messing with it. That if for the right customer, and the fact that the price point makes it so it looks a little bit more elegant than some of these free themes that look a little bit more bland. But going back to like what I'm thinking about our user experience is, do you really think that people are going to make a purchasing decision based off the elegance of the HTML or the way that we do copywriting and lay out the offers and then do marketing and like do even create ways to communicate with the team, right? The simplicity I feel like actually would drive conversions a lot more than the elegance of this.
I 100% know that Dad, Debbie, and I all agree simple is, we want it to look professional, but simple over fussy.
So now we're going back to the simple services one that are free, that I understand aren't as fun, right? But I feel like for our use case, they kind of work a little bit better. This is a little less fun than the other one, but it's simple and it does work. Like I don't think this I didn't love the homepage. I like the homepage of the other one a little bit more. I just thought it was a little bit more elegant and we had more ability to make it styled better with images because it had some moving stuff. Mm-hmm. This is a little static. Not saying that that's bad. The product pages, though, are pretty nice. I could see us making good product pages because I do envision having a really good product page. Like, meaning, like, let's say that this had like self-service option. It had I don't know if we need a quantity field because it's like a one-time purchase, but like we could remove that, had add to cart. You have like maybe different images of the of it. You also has room for video.